if you are looking for a way to grow your business in 2025 and become the most aligned, fucking deep, expressive version of you as a man, then this video is going to be really important for you, because we are at a beautiful time in history where we no longer have to worry about where we get eyeballs on our stuff, right? We have so many platforms, almost that it becomes overwhelming with the amount of platforms that we do have. And I want to bring to you this idea that you can truly fucking build the thing that you want in a way that feels easeful, flowy, amazing, and gets you the income that you want. Sometimes we think we have to sacrifice in order to generate or build the business that we want. And what I've learned over time is that the external world is a mirror of our internal reality. It's like whatever you believe to be true in your inner world will be mimicked and modeled in the external world. So if I was to ask you right now to look around your room for everything that you can see that is blue, take a moment, scan the room, find all the blue things in your room. What did you notice that was green? And you're probably going to look now in your room and see something green immediately. But the reality here is that we look for the thing that we look for the evidence to support the thing what we're searching for. And so you've probably seen shades of gray that you named blue. You've probably seen, almost purple and named it blue because you wanted to be successful at the thing that you were doing, the task at hand. How does this relate to what I'm saying? Well, if you are building a business and you think that you have to sacrifice in order to build that, you have to suffer in order to build that, then you will start to behave in that way as you grow and build your business, right? You will start to sacrifice, suffer, struggle to build it. But what if you truly believed that in order to build a business of sizable income, that you could do it in a way that felt aligned, was full of flow, was easeful? The truth is, you would start to find ways in which that would happen. Don't like sales calls? You can sell in DMs. Don't like fucking selling in the DMs? You can sell via sales calls. One of the weird things is that I don't love sales calls, but I do love connecting with a client before they buy. So I like to do something of conversation within the DM before I have a client. And I don't love following this like really structured sales call. I like connecting with that person and letting them know like, hey, I really think our program would be perfect for you. And then making an invitation for them to join us. And what I found is like, I can do that. But if you put 5 sales calls in my diary every day and I hadn't had a conversation with them beforehand, I didn't know who they were, had no background on them, I'm going to hate it. And so what I found is that if I can build a process for getting clients, that content is the thing that really warms them up to me and we resonate and have connection. And then I'm able to have a conversation with them before I hop on a call with them. Then when I do hop on a call with them, it's really chill and casual and fun. And I enjoy building my business that way. And so what's really important for you to note is, what is it that you enjoy about growing your business? Like, which ways do you enjoy doing it? Which ways do you not enjoy doing it? And the more that you can differentiate between the two, the more that you can go, hey, I love doing this, I dislike doing this, the more that you can start to optimize for that. And the reality is, like, you can literally build your business the way that you want, any way that you want, in any form, fashion, or direction that you want. But we believe it's not possible and we have to do it a certain way. You'll even find mentors and coaches and gurus and agencies tell you the only way you can grow your business is like this. And I call BS on that. And I've worked in the coaching space for business owners for a long time. My very first, high ticket program that I ever sold was back in 2013. I've been in this game for coming up 12 years now. And I can tell you right now that anyone that tells you this is the only way, and if it's not working for you, it's because you suck, and my method is proven, they have one agenda. And that one agenda is to blame and shame you for you not being able to make their thing work. The reality is that you should find the thing that works best for you. And as I move forward as a mentor and as a coach, I'm less about giving specific direct things and more about helping you like find what is aligned. That's why I describe myself as a leader among leaders, right? I don't describe myself as the guru on the top of the hill and all my clients are aspiring to be like me. No, I'm a leader among leaders. I see myself as a self-led, self-sovereign man, carving and creating a path for myself, and equally inspiring my clients to do the same. I want us to have a dialogue. If you're a client of mine, like I want you to bring something to me and be like, hey, I think this thing would work. And then we hash that out and we talk about the downside. We talk about the upside. We see what's possible, what isn't, and we chat through it. And then when we figure that out, we go, all right, let's test it. We test it, it works or it doesn't. 9 times out of 10, there is like, I have optics of working with a number of clients over the years of different things that have and haven't worked. I've tried a number of things myself that have and haven't worked. And I can give my insight. You know, as an example, one of my clients wanted to launch a thing in January, a 6-week thing. And I was like, hey, I think it's a mistake. I don't think you need to do that. Like, just do the thing that you're doing extremely well right now. It's like, no, I think I'm going to do this. So he launches some ads. He starts getting into conversation with people. 2 weeks in, he's like, I think you were right again. And I'm like, I'm not going to tell my client, don't do that. I'm going to say, hey, I think that's a mistake, but that could also be my own projection because I wouldn't want to do that. And I'm going like, if you feel called to do it, go and test it. See what happens. See how it feels. Comes back to me. It's like, it's not in alignment. Great. Okay, cool. And then I will use that as evidence down the line. If we have that conversation again, I'm like, hey, remember last time? Let's like really think through it this time before we make decisions. Because every decision and every action that we take in business is going to take us either closer to alignment or further away from alignment. We've got to know like what is our North Star in business. Because if you really want to build a business that feels truly aligned, you have to really know what it is you want and need from business. Business should fuel you. You know, for a lot of us, like most of the people watching this video, I don't think want to build a 500 grand a month business or £1 million a month business, right? There is the Hormozis of the world out there that can go and consume that content. If you want to miss your friends' weddings and devote yourself to business and that be it, go and watch Hormozis videos. But the fact that you're watching my stuff probably tells me that you're not aspiring to be that $100 million a year, $250 million a year CEO who has a private equity fund or a conglomerate of companies. Like, that's not what I desire. I'm a teacher. I'm a coach. I want to be in the fucking weeds of like working with my clients. Yes, I want to be paid handsomely. Yes, I want to make a fuck ton of money, but I don't want to make money at all costs. I don't want to miss my friends' weddings. I don't want to have to miss out on things with my kids. I don't want to have this fucking rigidity in my life where I work every day 24/7 around the clock. Like, I like and enjoy life too much to devote myself to that. And for that reason, I'll probably never be a billionaire. And I never say never because, at some point, something might stumble across my lap. But I know myself. I know what I like. I know what I enjoy. Put me in a room of people alive where I can teach and inspire and lead and challenge and provoke and push and prod and help people see the parts of themselves that they can't see, help people see the value that they have in this world, help people see what they can really bring to this world that they're really not bringing right now. That's where my magic is. And so more than anything, like if you truly want to build a business that feels aligned, you have the opportunity. One of my clients used to serve me coffee in Starbucks every morning and we chat, moment after moment. And he was passionate about video. And I'm like, dude, you should do a fucking video. Like, you could do it. Next thing, he fucking quits his Starbucks job and hires me as his coach. Now he's getting sales calls booked every day and he's getting more business than he can really handle. And he was in management in Starbucks at 24 years old. 30,000+ a year salary, yet unfulfilled. And he had the balls and the courage to walk away from that, save up a little bit of money and go, you know what, fuck this. And what he said to me was, he was like, you were like an enigma. Like, you would walk in every day and start, and it was just like something about your energy, something about your aura, like something about like you. And I was just magnetized towards. And like, I couldn't figure it out. So I had to hire you as my coach. And I think the more that we can do that, right? Like, I don't give a fuck like how much my coach makes per month. I don't even know. But my teacher, John, is incredible in the realm of what he does. And he's transformed and changed my life like drastically over the last few years. And the work that he does has helped me infinitely. Like I can't thank him enough for the impact that his work has had on me. And I don't give a fuck how much he makes a month, because who he is far more important than how much money he makes. I've got friends who are incredible practitioners, and it's not their business that inspires me. It's them, the individual, the human, their mind, their body, their soul, their wisdom, their desire to support and help others. The more that you can get away from hiring a coach and a mentor who is just like flashing numbers, and the more that you can find somebody who actually gives a fuck, who aligns with you and who's energetically attractive to you, I guarantee you'll get more ROI from that than anything else. So if you're considering a business 2025 or like taking your coaching business to the next level, different direction, whatever it is, really sit with, what is it that I enjoy about the business? What is it that I don't enjoy about the business? How do I do more of what I do enjoy and less of what I don't enjoy? How do I build this in a way that fucking lights my soul on fire? In 2024, I spent a little bit too much time on Zoom. Like I've spent way more time behind a screen this year than I really cared to do so moving forward next year. And that's on me. Because the conflict that I have is I fucking love the coaching that I do with clients, the interaction, the one-to-one, but I dislike spending 2, 3, or 4 hours a day behind Zoom. Because I know my impact is by, like if I create a video like this and I share a message or an idea, I can create impact in infinite scale. Like a video could get thousands of views and impact people. But when I'm one-to-one on Zoom, my impact is limited. And for me right now, at this stage in life, I'm like indexing and optimizing for my level of impact, because I know that the more people that I help and support and change and transform, the more that I'm able to do, like the more that I'll get back in return, right? As Zig Ziglar famously said, he said, you know, you want to get what you want out of life, help as many people get what they want out of life as possible, and you'll get more of what you want. And that's really the philosophy. All right, so if you had some fun with this, if this was helpful and valuable, please leave me a comment below, hit like, subscribe, do all that jazz. And any questions, feel free to find me on Instagram. Link is in the description, and I'll see you over there. Peace.